Hello, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm so excited to share with you a new topic about grape farming. I'm taking you to one of the famous places in rural China that is known for its grapes. So guys, you're going to witness yourself how this smallholder farmer farm their feed. Their feed of this smallholder farmer, you can see from the aerial photographs. So what's coming up in this video, we are going to see how Chinese smallholder farmer farm their grapes. Irrigation system practice with these smallholders farmers. Growing practice like intercropping, use of greenhouse technology, pruning and training technique for grapes, fruits and berry formation, evolution from flowering to berry formation, maturity of the grapes. You can see table grape, winery grapes, climate change, diseases and pests, unique grape farmed in Dodoma, Tanzania. Quality testing, varieties of the grapes grown in the area. So let's dive in this village and see how Qian Ya vineyards grow their grapes. Grape is a versatile crop and it can adjust to any type of the climate. The ideal climate is Mediterranean region. It grows under temperate conditions, however it can grow under tropical climatic conditions like eastern part of Africa, southern part of Africa and America. The most common practice for this grape is propagation by using cuttings. However, you can go with seeds, rearing, grafting and budding. Grape can grow well in a fertile soil with pH of 6.5 to 8.5. From cutting to harvesting, it can take a full 3 years to get the first harvest. Within those 3 years, plants concentrate with root development. So guys, growers need to prune the vine and discourage the flowering by pinching, which allow root development. Flooding, irrigation. This is the most common challenge facing these smallholder farmers. They use this method for their irrigation, which reduce the yield and the quality of their grapes in the market. So as our station, we developed a model that with different package, including drip irrigation and other technology that in few seconds we are going to see that can help this smallholder farmer to improve their yield and the productivity. Drip irrigation is the first technology suggested to use for this smaller holder farmer to improve the water usage and the quality of their crops. Another technology is intercropping. Intercropping young grapevine with legumes like mung bean, peanut contribute the role of the soil protection and the nutrient cycling. The intercropping of agricultural crops aim to increase the profitability, land use efficiency, and the use of sustainability of the production system. So guys, you can see these farmers, you can see there is mung bean, the next row you can see there is peanuts and other crops. So this is another technology which when the time farmer they are waiting for root development, they can plant this crop, even this horticultural crop, not in middle, in beginning of their field. Grape greenhouse in the greenhouse. This is another technology suggested for the farmer who have capability to manage this cost greenhouse, so that they need to have grapes in the market at the time when other farmers they don't have because of the winter. So we developed this technology which shows significant improve of using this technology, where you can find the grapes in off season. Shout out to these farmers that they teach us this technology they are using in this greenhouse for growing grapes. Pruning technique. All grapes require heavy pruning to produce fruits. There are two common pruning techniques: spur pruning and cane pruning. Cane pruning is preferred in old age grapevine. You can see you cut all leaves, you stay with two. This is cane. Just the cordon pass along the string of the wire. For the old, you can see the trunk of the vineyard is old. That's why it's very preferred. Another pruning technique is spur pruning. This is very preferred for the young vineyard, where you cut the buds from those on top there, and then you keep two cordon alongside with different arms. So in a few seconds, I'm going to show you that is track and that is cordon. On that cordon, there is arms. Those one you see standing, those we call it arm. Within those arm, it develop like germination called sprout, which is spur. That spur, each spur produce the grapes cluster. On those spur, on top of that, it will develop the buds. Those buds, they develop many leaves, which is very essential for photosynthesis, and it's advised to control the buds by pruning it and shaping it to avoid the shade, so that you can grow your grapes free of disease, mostly like powdery mildew, which they prefer shade, and also fungal disease. Berry formation. Especially for this, after winter, when it starts like in summer, they give the flowering. Each flowering need to be pollinated to give the berries. So those berries, they can develop and they grow big. So farmers are advised to reduce the concentration of the fruit by fruit thinning, especially if you are growing the table grape for eating. But for wine, you can do fruit thinning, but it's not common practice because it's kind of heavy work. And also you need to improve your soil by tilling. When it comes to harvesting season, for instance, these table grapes, you can see most of them, they are thinned. Remove small fruits, bad one, and you keep this one to maintain good shape and the size of uniform size of the grapes. This is very important for the table grape. So you can see this is table grape, the grape that's used for eating as a fruit or as a snack. You can see the technology of drip irrigation, and this one you can see the mulch technology, so that you make sure that your feed is clean. And also this pruning, like this one you see, is wine grapes. You can see a lot of grapes in a cluster, they have less pruning. So it's very important to keep your feed very clean to avoid contamination, and also to remove the branches to make ventilation to avoid fungal disease, because this grape, they have sugar. If one grape damaged, those sucrose can spread to another fruit. They can cause it rot and attract more disease. And the inside, you see, this is the open field, but we put net when it reaches this level to avoid like animal pests like birds to destroy this kind of grape. You can see the field is very clean and the ventilation is very good. There is no a lot of leaves. You can see the net. This is just a net shade they put on top of the vineyard. So this is how smallholder farmer they grow. So they have this cooperation. That's why you can see they are highly advanced and they harvest a lot. Challenge facing grape farming. Global climate change has already had observed effect on the environment, like this heavy storm, rise of temperature which cause the drying, pest and disease. The most common disease of the grape are fungal disease like powdery mildew, down mildew, and this also black rots, which cause significant loss. Like this powdery mildew is very serious one. Grape farming, Dodoma, Tanzania. Tanzania is one of few countries on the earth that grow and harvest the grape twice a year. Yes, twice a year. This grape yields twice a year. First harvest season starts in February and the second season starts in September. The grapevine in Dodoma, Tanzania has no resting period, unlike other grapes around the world, because we are in tropical. In the first hand, it sounds like huge advantage for us who are in tropical to harvest twice. Indeed, it is a blessing to be in a tropical climate. On another hand, it is disadvantage when it comes to management, especially the quality of the grape that harvested in February have low sugar level. That is caused by a lot of rainfall, because that's time where this region receive a lot of rainfall. Most of the farmers grow wine grape variety. To secure wine market, you must produce the grape with high sugar level, more than 22 bricks, which is only achieved in one season of September, where there is low rainfall. Most stats suggested 22 to 25 bricks for the red wine and 17 to 24 bricks for white and the rose wine. So you can realize the grape that is harvested in February, because of low sugar contents, they struggle for the market, especially when they are selling for wine market that they need high sugar level, and end up in table grape market, which is not good enough to compete with table grapes, which is consumed as fruit or snack. These wine grapes are forced to be sold as table grape, face a lot of challenge for the consumer market because they are not seedless. Since the table variety grape intended for consumption, they are seedless, less acidic, make more comfortable for consumer to consume. Fruit thinning during the management to get uniform size, shape, and while wine grape thinning is not very common. So you can see here, you grow wine grape and you end up selling it as a table grape, which is make it difficult for growers to manage this farming. Testing the quality of the grapes by checking the color, the size, and testing the level of acidity. And also we use this device called digital refractometer for measuring the sugar content of the grape. Like this is 18, which is very good for table grapes. This is most of varieties grown in these areas. There is a lot of variety. So for table grapes, 18 is good, but winery you need to have more than 22 bricks sugar level. And also sorting and grading can be done by removing small one and the bad one, but this can be solved by fruit thinning. So if you find this video is useful, please give it a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. See you in another episode. Bye.